It looks more likely that we will have a named storm system as we go ahead into next week in the Philippine Sea and possibly even a typhoon. I'm meteorologist Robert Spett. I try my best to give you these early updates so you can prepare and stay informed. And make sure you check in with those official agencies as well, just in case we get those warnings coming out and this storm is headed in your direction. If it is named, it would be called Kristine in the Philippines, also called Trami internationally. Here's scenario 1 and scenario 2 with possibly even a straight runner storm developing as we go ahead through Monday, Tuesday of next week, or maybe recurving and heading out towards Taiwan. Today, I feel more and more like scenario 1 could be a possibility heading towards the Philippines. Now, granted, it is still long range. I try to give you these early updates, but there is that potential for change. Keep that in mind. But we take a look at the satellite imagery, and you have this big broad area of convection here, plenty of circulation, low level center actually just right over Guam, believe it or not. But this area is slowly been kind of tightening up over the last 24 hours, meaning that we're starting to see some strengthening here. We have a high pressure ridge just off towards the north here, and basically another cold surge coming in like that. So a double whammy of high pressure areas, which if we look at the ECMWF guidance, it is picking up on this and pushing this thing further towards the west as we go ahead through Monday and the Tuesday and bringing it on shore there into central Luzon as a strong tropical storm, maybe even a typhoon just around the Aurora, Isabela area, just towards the north of Manila, and then crossing the island and even tightening behind that. And if you're in Guam, you're thinking, hold on, hold the phone. What is happening here? That's a potential secondary storm, which most guidance is picking up on too, which this one likely would be more of a recurve scenario in this type of setup, just based on where that high pressure ridge is and further towards the west. So, boy, there's a lot to look at here and talk about. So let's actually take a look at the ECMWF guidance, kind of with the with the ECMWF with windy here, and to give you an idea of what I'm looking at. Sorry, I flipped back and forth on that. But yeah, so here we go. That's the ECMWF kind of coming on shore with Windy's graphics, and you can see I like using this because you can kind of see the wind field off towards north. That's that interaction with the GFS. That's the global, or goodness gracious, it's an early morning. That's that interaction with a high pressure ridge towards the north. This is the GFS, and also you can see that interaction here as we go ahead through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with the GFS showing that kind of recurve scenario, but even the latest run actually shows this coming and just clipping northern areas of Cagayan. So the progression for both of the models have been further and further towards the south as it interacts with that cool surge coming in from the north, and that's why I do believe scenario 1 with that west running storm for this initial one, which would be called Kristine, is more and more likely. Of course, this is going to be another named storm system around Guam, which would be its own type of potency. So in short, the tropics picking back up again here across the western Pacific, all interacting with this cold surge towards the north, and yeah, that's going to be the big player, and how strong we see these storm systems, how potent they could be, and exactly where they go. But I do think increasing rainfall at the very least across Guam and the Mariana Islands and out here towards Luzon, and even inflow across parts of Palawan over towards Mindanao and western areas of Visayas. So if you're in Guam, be ready for the rains. Boy, it's going to be picking up over the next few days. And here across the Philippines, same deal, but especially as we go ahead in the next week, there's going to be maybe by Monday, Tuesday, and the Wednesday for areas of northern Luzon, things are going to be picking up there for you as well. So like I said, I'm trying my best to give you these early informative updates on these storms. Make sure you check in with your local official agency, and you can get the latest and greatest information on this as it does potentially develop over the upcoming days. This high resolution guidance, I think this is a really good look at what I'm talking about here as we go ahead through Saturday into Sunday. Kind of see our storm developing just on the top right of the screen here. All right, a lot to talk about today. I'm trying my best to keep you posted on we'll see what happens. But of course, I'll give you a new update probably later on Saturday morning. Number one thing right now, though, is stay safe out there, friends. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and yeah, we'll keep monitoring this.